All right, we'll get started with Torey. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get you the microphone. Who has the first question? We'll start with Claudia to your left, Torey.
Hi, Torey.
Hi.
Brandon Pfaadt went 5 in the third innings. How important was it for him to go that deep into the game?
Yeah, it was super important considering what we're going to go through tomorrow. We're still discussing who that starting pitcher will be, but pitching into the sixth inning, giving us a little bit extra was a big moment for him, because I know I extended him a little bit, but he accepted that responsibility. He did enough to win the baseball game. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get him any run support, and that was the difference in the game for me.
Go to the second row, Torey.
Hey, Torey, what was your vantage point there of that call on Moreno?
Yeah, you're trying to get me in trouble. I know. I know the world's watching right now. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I know that if they were off the plate and there were missed calls, they got to tighten it up. Just this is the same as I'd say that to everybody. But I will say this, that the umps are doing their absolute best. Ball's moving at high velocities. It's getting manipulated at home plate. But, yeah, there were some calls that didn't go our way today. Was that the difference in the game? I don't know. I don't think so. They took advantage of it, let's put it that way. If they were missed calls, they took advantage of it and won the baseball game the way they needed to.
Go to the fourth row on the left with Zach.
Hey, Torey. Kind of on that subject, I know there was another one in the third inning with Pfaadt that was maybe a little more borderline, but in those situations, I know they've tested it out in the minors. Would you like to have like a challenge system in big moments like that to just kind of make sure you can get those calls right?
I'm probably going to punt on that right now. I know, like I said, Major League Baseball is doing a really good job of staying ahead of things, and they're doing their absolute best. I said it today when you guys asked me about the roof being open. I just said if there's a level playing field, that's all I care about, and I just want it to be neutralized, and everybody has the same crack at getting things right, and the umpires are doing their absolute best. And before I go any further, yeah, I know that Young's first at-bat and a second at-bat potentially should have been struck out, but it is what it is. And like I said, the umpires are doing their absolute best. I don't want to make a huge deal of it. I can go throw my hat in the office and do all I want to do in there. I may or may not. I probably will. But I got to find a way to turn the page, too, and work through the frustration of what happened today.
Jack up front.
Torey, kind of a two-parter. The Christian running through a stop sign that may or may not have been put up late.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get your vantage point on that. And then secondly, just did that feel like a turning point, like from the stands or from the press box? It looked like a turning point in the game. The offense got shut down from there for a while.
At very critical times of the game, whether it's in the first inning, second inning, you just don't know when it's going to happen. We've been really good at being able to execute at a high level. I feel like that was a huge momentum swing. You're looking at first and third, potentially in no outs, and a lot of people like to play out the next set of circumstances, a pop-up and a ground ball off the pitcher's arm, but who knows? The timing, everything would have been different. We may have scored a bunch of runs. You just don't know what would happen. The outcome would have been totally different. But, the beauty of it is we should have been better in that situation. Christian Walker owned it. He accepted it. He was accountable for his actions, and I know I will still consider him one of our best instinctual base runners. I think it was just a misread and then trying to make up for it, and he compounded things, and it just didn't go the way we wanted it to. Was it a pivotal moment in the day, in the game? Absolutely. When we talk about making statements, I'm not going to lie, it hurt a little bit. And they turned around on us to score 3 runs, and that was a big moment. We got flattened there for a couple innings.
Third row on your left, Torey.
Torey, it seems like this is the kind of team that has a moment somewhere in the game, and then once that moment happens, the offense just ignites. And a couple of times tonight it looked like that was going to happen, and then it just didn't. Did you sense anything at all before the game?
Nothing before the game. Everything was business as usual. And you're right. I get the same feeling every single time when somebody grabs the keys to the car and cranks it up. The line gets moving, and it's a lot of fun for me to watch. And that's when I become a fan. And we put up big crooked numbers. But they made pitches when they had to. I thought Gray coming in. It was the second time he came in and shut us down for whatever it was, 3 innings, and he made pitches when he had to. We had a chance against him. We had a chance against Scherzer, but it's a game of capitalizing on the right pitch, the right time, and sometimes it's with 2 outs, and we just didn't get that job done today. That they did. They got a 2-out hit from Simeon and a 2-run home run from Seager, and that was the difference in the game.
The throw on your left, Torey.
Torey, tough loss, obviously. You guys put up 9 yesterday, just 1 today. Was it missed opportunities? Was it vagaries of the sport? Was it something in their game plan? What was it that led to such an offensive outburst yesterday and such a lack of it today?
I understand 2 days ago. I don't know. I feel like we never really got into a rhythm offensively for whatever reason that was. I thought we had a good approach against Scherzer, and just as we were honing in on him, they made a change over to Gray. We had one small opportunity against him. We didn't capitalize. And I can't put my finger on it. I think our guys were very engaged and understood that Scherzer was going to probably give him 50 to 70 pitches, and he was out of the game with some sort of an injury. I don't know exactly what happened, but at the end of the day, we do have to be better. I think our offense is very capable against any type of pitching, whether it's a reliever or a starter. We just got beat. We got maybe out-executed, and we got to figure that out.
I'll finish up with Paul on your left.
Torey, along the lines of the offense, Christian Walker, talk about the base running and the hit tonight, but just the last couple games, have you seen like he's maybe on the verge? He's had a lot of hard hit balls. He's been wrapped. Is he on the verge of maybe breaking out, and how big is that going to be for your club and helping that offense take the next step? It
will be huge. We count on him offensively. He's been somebody that in a lot of different ways has been a catalyst for us, whether it's getting on base, having a good at-bat, or driving runners in. You don't have 103 RBIs unless you're 105 RBIs unless you're doing a lot right. So we need him to get going. I do love the crowd support. I know I caught wind of it at some point during the day when I came in here earlier that there was some groundswell to have the crowd pick him up a little bit, Trey Turner style, and I felt it at work. So I know he's been working really hard. He hit a couple 100-mile-an-hour balls today. It's been showing up over the past couple of days. So, yeah, getting him going is crucial, but I think he's very close right now.
Torey, thanks so much.
Okay. Thanks, you guys.